everyone, welcome. And if you're first time here, thanks for stopping by. And if you've seen my videos before, welcome back. Today I'm going to do 2 pieces of salmon. Yeah, they're just for me. They came on a cedar plank, but I'm not going to cook them that way. I'm going to put them in a cast iron skillet. It came with 1 tablespoon, looks like, of herb butter. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to add a little extra garlic butter. I am going to do Sazon maple glazed salmon. So I've got paprika, I've got garlic powder, black pepper, onion powder. Oops, 2 onion powders. I got to get the garlic out of there. That's 2. Sorry about that. Got some garlic here. Got some Sazon. This is fresh garlic. I got a little bit of olive oil, and I've got some organic maple syrup. Please do me a favor and click that subscribe button. It'll really help me out. Thanks a lot. And I do the skin, so I'm going to take the skin off, get them all cleaned up, and then we'll be all set and ready to cook these. This is really good maple glazed salmon. I prefer salmon with a glaze on there, a sauce. I will eat it plain, herb crusted or whatever. Even pecan crusted. I almost did that for you guys today. I may do that another time. Well, I will, but not tonight. I was too lazy to grind up, get the grinder out and crush the pecans. But anyway, you can get maple glazed salmon at Red Lobster, disclaimer. That's normally what I usually do. I just go pick it up from there. Husband does not eat salmon. And if you have a Famous Dave's in your area, Famous Dave's does a teriyaki glazed salmon, if you're a glazed type of person. But anyway, enough babble. Let me get this cleaned up and get ready so we can start cooking. Hey everyone, I got the salmon washed. And what I'm gonna do is pat it dry and get ready to season it. I washed it with some just cold water, and they need to be pretty dry. I want to get a good sear on them. And I'm going to cook this little double too. I can't believe I blew that on the cutting, but it's all good. Anyway, so first thing I'm going to do is start with a little olive oil and just put a little bit on each one. Probably shouldn't use the camera, just a little bit like that. And put these coated in a little olive oil. Now normally when I season food, I like it to be 24 hours. Like it's rare that I would cook fried chicken or any kind of meat that hadn't been seasoned 24 hours prior. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Sazon to this. If you don't like Sazon, use Old Bay or any kind of spices you like. And you know, Sazon has garlic and everything else in there. I just add extra. And I like to season everything one time and then flip it over instead of going back and forth. Got some paprika here for color. Got some parsley. Since my husband won't be eating this, don't have to worry about it being anything green on there. And some black pepper. And this is a really good recipe. It's fast. You know, salmon doesn't take long. Most places I've had it, it's almost always overcooked. I like to massage it in, get this all rubbed in, and then turn it over, and season everything again with the same stuff. Some more Sazon. I like my food really, really seasoned. You know, even if it's just salt and pepper, you know, just as long as it's, because I know people who can fry chicken, that you see all these recipes on YouTube and they've got 1 million ingredients. I mean, 1 million. And their chicken is nothing, I mean, I don't know, like I said, it's nothing really outstanding about it to me with all that extra stuff on there. But I'm kind of like potato salad. Some people put garlic powder and onion powder and all that in there, which I think is just absolutely crazy. Okay, so I got it all seasoned and all rubbed in. And yeah, make sure I got some paprika on here too, because that's where you get a lot of the good color. Get this massage. I like to massage it all in my meat. This is all set and ready to go. And let me turn the camera around. What I wanted to show you guys, the 2 pats of butter that came with it. I'm going to use those in the skillet. And then I'm also going to add a little bit more of garlic butter that I have in a little oil to keep that from boiling. So I'm going to put you guys on pause and get this set up so we can start cooking. Okay guys, I got my skillet warming up. and get ready to cook this salmon. I added another tablespoon of my own garlic butter to this. I'm going to cut this down. You guys know I have the electric stove action going. So I'm going to start this with the thick side down. And I'm going to go over medium-high heat for about 5 minutes. Maybe not for that little guy there. I'll put the heat back up. And not move that, not touch it whatsoever. If you guys are still watching, please click the subscribe button. Thanks. Yeah, this is a quick recipe if you're in a hurry and you like salmon. I'm the only one that eats salmon. It's just my husband and I. And I normally, like I said, I would have pulled in the Red Lobster and got this, but when I was in the store and I saw they had what I was looking for at Trader Joe's, where it's already cut, got a little piece of butter, herb butter, or whatever to go with it, I would just cook it myself. So we're gonna let this cook for a little while and get it going, and then I'll come back. Put you on pause for a second. Okay guys, so yeah, you wanna let these go. I'd say for this length, for this thickness, I'd go like 3 minutes per side. I prefer my salmon a little undercooked than overcooked, but most places when I order it out, it's almost always overcooked. Yeah, just trying to get some good color on the first side before we make the glaze. See, it hasn't, they say when it won't break free, it doesn't have the crust on it yet, so the chefs say. So anyway, we're gonna let this continue cooking for a few more minutes, and we'll get this all ready to go. And like I said, we're only, 5-10 minutes in, and the hardest part was getting the skin off. I need to learn to buy it without the skin. I got a great good joke for you guys tonight. I hope you guys think it's funny. I thought it was pretty funny, so stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay guys, this one here seems to be appearing to let me turn it. Oh yeah, good crust on that. Turn this one over. Oh yeah, nice crust. I'm gonna cut the heat down a little bit because I don't want us to cook too fast. And I'm gonna take these out in about a minute, and then we'll make the glaze, and I'll put them back in and let them continue cooking. But I like a lot of glaze on my salmon. I don't know why. I could eat it like this with lemon, butter, and garlic, but it's just not my favorite. So anyway, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take the salmon out because I do not want it to overcook, and then I'll make the glaze. So these have been cooking about 3 minutes on the first side, and on the second side about 2 minutes. They're not real thick. Uh-oh, that one's trying to break up. That's what I figured. It's turning that way. And get this little double out here. Okay, so I think I have pretty much enough butter in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and add 1/2 cup of maple syrup. And remember, I have a electric stove, so I turned it off because this is still pretty hot, as you see it cooking. And I want to reduce this down and get it thicker, and add a little bit more Sazon. That's why it's Sazon maple glazed salmon. I was thinking about adding a little fresh garlic to this, but I'm really afraid that it will burn with all this sugar. So I'm going to hold off on that and let this keep reducing a little bit, and then slide the salmon back in. Whoa. I have very hot fingers, I can pick stuff up. Put the salmon right back in, and I also put the little piece in. And cut this back up and just continue spooning the glaze on top of the salmon. Now, like I said, they do teriyaki salmon at Famous Dave's. I like miso glaze, any kind of glaze. I just like my salmon really just to have a glaze on it. Some kind of sauce. I'm gonna have this tonight with rice. I'm probably just gonna make some quick jasmine rice. And as you know, I'm cooking for one, so this is it. And I'm gonna crank the heat up and let it go just about a minute, and then we'll take this out, and it will be all set and ready to serve. So I will be right back. Okay guys, it's almost done, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my joke. A taxi driver picks up a nun. During the ride, he asks her, "I have a question for you, but I'm afraid it will upset you." The nun responds with care, "My dear son, I have talked to so many people in my life. I don't think there's anything you can say that will upset me." The driver responds, "Well, I have always had a fantasy of receiving oral from a nun." The nun, a bit surprised, responds, "That's fine, my son. I might be able to help, but only if you're not married." The driver responds quickly, "That's not a problem." He pulls over and the nun delivers on her promise. However, when they start driving again, the driver admits, he said, "I'm sorry, but I have lied to you. I'm married." He said, "I'm married." The nun replied, "That's fine, my son. I haven't been honest with you either. My name is actually Freddie, and I'm on my way to a Halloween party." Okay, that's my joke. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out and get it plated up and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, the salmon is done. Like I said, it doesn't take long, and for most people, you can go undercook it more so than overcook it, especially if you're gonna warm this up. And like I said, I don't know why, but a lot of restaurants where I have ordered and paid for salmon, 90% of the time, like I said, it's overcooked. So here it is, it's all set, and let me show you what this looks like. Okay, welcome back. There it is, maple glazed salmon with Sazon seasoning, and you can let the glaze get as thick as you like it. I like mine pretty thick. As you see, it almost looks like a barbecue sauce, but it's Sazon glazed with garlic butter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you love my joke. I'm gonna have this with some rice. Delicious for years, but like I said, I always go to Red Lobster. So stay tuned. I got more jokes, more videos coming. If you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button. Thanks.